Hey guys, Joe Lloyd here. Walking down the street right now, and I had this thought to myself, damn, I got some pretty cool clothes on. Okay, but honestly, these are just basic clothes that you'd see every day on TikTok or some dude you'd see at the mall. But that also begs the question, why did I choose these clothes? Like, why did I choose this camo shirt, this baggy jeans, and whatever these shoes are? What made me get these clothes right now? And furthermore, what happened to my clothes inside the closet? Are they just there now? And why don't I use those instead? I mean, I just bought these, but those clothes were just perfectly sitting there. Why can't I use those? That begs the question, what coerced me to get these clothes instead? Why do I feel cooler? Allegedly. And I think it's through social media. You see, I was just doom scrolling over Instagram and I saw this dude telling me, you gotta get these clothes. Well, not this specific shirt, but the same style, the same trend. And I thought to myself, what does social media have on me? Why did I buy these clothes and why did I not use those clothes? And furthermore, why do I think those clothes are not cool anymore and these clothes are? And I know in like 2 months, these clothes are gonna be boring and I'm gonna get a new set of clothes. So where does this cycle happen and where does it end? And how does social media play into it? You see, social media really created this world which allows us to really be in the loop 24/7. However, that also means that we also are keeping up with the myths 24/7. It really just never stops. So this kind of puts us into an over-awareness of trends that happen almost daily and puts us into an overdrive and leads us to a deep underappreciation for the things we already have. The first problem is over-awareness. Social media makes us hyper-aware of every new trend. Clothes, gadgets, cars, bikes, jewelry, you name it. Trends used to last years. The 70s, the 60s, the 90s are staples of eras guided by certain clothes items that still are relevant today. But now with TikTok and Instagram Reels, trends just last mere days, months at most. Fashion brands like Zara and H&M further push the use of AI to track these trends and pump out new products in similar time frames, weeks at most as well. What's the result? Massive overconsumption. We buy to keep up. With close to 85% of clothing ending up in landfills around the world, it's really just not about looking good. It's about fitting into a digital standard that constantly moves. The second stage is overdrive. When trends shift this fast, companies and consumers push harder to stay on top. It doesn't just pertain to clothes. The same logic applies to phones, cars, and even hobbies as a whole. As a motorcycle enthusiast, I saw how social media turned a basic passion into an expensive race. Suddenly, entry-level bikes weren't enough. You were bullied into getting something that was way more expensive, more powerful, and the next best thing. You had to get a bike that was relevant and that all influencers had. This overdrive fuels environmental disaster, such as in fast fashion alone, which contributes to 10% of global greenhouse gases. Just imagine that. Clothes itself having the same impact as entire industrial industries. Finally, we underappreciate what we already have. Social media convinces us that the next best thing is always better. Your shoes are old, your bike is outdated, your phone is last year's model. This mindset trains us to discard, not value. A common societal issue, at least in American standards. Apple releases a slightly changed iPhone every year, yet millions rush to buy it. Why? Because owning the next best thing, a new phone, feels good. It feels great, at least for a moment. And then the cycle starts again the next September. But some argue that this cycle fuels innovation and supports the economy. That is true, but but at what cost? A study by Megan Gabby, a research paper she's done in 2013, shows that we consume more than 30% than what the earth can sustainably provide. Yes, competition drives progress, but unchecked consumerism drives collapse. We must ask, what is the true price of always wanting more? In this era of ultra consumerism, social media is both the match and the fuel. It makes us overly aware of trends, puts us in unsustainable overdrive, and robs us with the stuff we already have. We've confused having more with being more, and unless we've changed the way we think and consume, we'll keep scrolling straight into a disaster. Let's not just be better consumers. Let's be conscious ones, and maybe, just maybe, scroll a little less. Value the now, not just the next.